honorable members that are raising hand, I wanted you to explain that part so that your chain of thought is not disrupted. That is why I kept them waiting for some time. Honorable Nomvalo, Honorable Skosana.
Yeah, Chair, no, we wanted to be reminded of a question to which the minister is responding, because it must not appear as though he's addressing us. The evidence leader has been quiet for quite some time, and the minister has addressed various aspects of his evidence. He has addressed the reasons, he has addressed the constitutionality of his reasons, and the evidence leader has just kept quiet. So as he continues to ask the minister, we are following also. That is why we also peruse the documents. So he shouldn't address for a very long time without getting proper guidance in terms of the questions that must be posed to him. So which question is the minister answering?
Honorable Skosan.
Thank you, Chair. I was raising that as well to say, you know, it's unfortunate that the minister indeed is addressing us and not the question which the evidence leader was asking. But indeed, it's been now almost 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And I'm not sure whether this is how this witness is going to present to us, because the evidence leader so far has been quiet. It might go up to an hour if we are not careful, Chair. Thank you.
Honorable Malema.
Chair, I see nothing wrong with what the minister is doing. He has been asked the question, and before we went for comfort break, minister said something that has been haunting him from the 6th of July. All we can do is to listen to him. It's our job to listen. And at an appropriate moment, when he's done, the evidence leaders will ask those questions if they have them. Minister must be considerate of the fact that there is not unlimited time, but it can't be us who are going to stop a minister who wants to share as much as he can with us. And we're going to have an opportunity to ask questions and direct him to where he wants to go. But to stop him as if he has done something wrong, especially after he pleaded with you before when he thought we were breaking, that he's got issues, he has been sitting with them, and this is an opportunity for him to ventilate those issues. So I think we're all in order here. If people are sleeping, it's not our problem.
Honorable members, let me do this. I'm noting your hands. May I allow the minister to finish presenting the reasons that he said he wanted? These are the reasons behind the decisions that he has taken. So if you have any question for clarity, you can raise a hand and be clarified on whatever he's saying. But he requested, even before we before we took comfort break, that I want to be given time to conclude. And I remember it was me who even asked him, how much time do you need? And when we came back from break, I checked with the senior counsel, and the signal that I got from him was that let's allow the minister to make a presentation. Honorable Nomvalo and Honorable Ngola, Chief Whip. Yes.
No, Chair.
No, I can see your hands are.
We're actually not going to enter.
Are persistent.
We will not go.
I can't ignore you.
Yes. We're not going to enter the realm of labeling people, accusing them of sleeping and so on.
Let's focus.
What we are raising here, yes, I'm focusing there, Chair. What we are raising here, Chair, is that we're not stopping the minister. We want to follow him.
Yeah.
But we're not only following him, We are following questions and answers that are given to questions. The minister has addressed various aspects. Now, we want to be reminded, and it's our right as members of this committee, no one has dominance and monopoly of speaking here. We're going to speak as members of this committee, whether people like it or not. Now, what we want guidance on is a question to which the minister is responding, because he has given different dimensions. And we have even forgotten the question that was asked from him, because we're also following, Chair. We want to also make a determination of whether the minister is responding correctly to questions or not. So let's not be bullied here, please.
Honorable Ngola.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chair. Chair, you'll recall that when we came back from the break, the issue at hand that was placed before the minister by the evidence leaders was the issue relating to the power dynamics, power relations, between whether who has more power between the National Commissioner and the Minister for a dissolution. The minister is on record saying, let me take the ad hoc committee through the constitutionality of my decision. And he has went to section 206 of the Constitution, went to section 207 of the Constitution. So he's addressing that currently. I think we're still on track in terms of what the evidence leader has asked and what the minister is addressing. Thank you very much, Chair.
Chief Whip.
No, Chair, I'm largely covered by what Honorable Ngola is saying, but I think we should distinguish between the intervention of Honorable Nomvalo from the one of Honorable Skhosana. I think Honorable Nomvalo is making a plea that should have been handled without really opening a long conversation, because all he's inquiring about which questions was the minister dealing with, and even you, Chair, you could have intervened to say, no, he's dealing with this and the matter is closed. The problem is the intervention by Honorable Skhosana, in which he is then arguing that the time spent given to the minister is equivalent to an address. And so the intervention by Honorable Malema arises from that problem. Actually, the first question, I thought there was nothing untoward about the question. The problem was the intervention to suggest that the length of the response is equivalent to an address. So that's what I wanted to say, Chair. Thanks.
Honorable Malema.
No, Chair, as long as you press a mic here and speak, we're going to respond to you. And don't say we. If you've got a concentration problem, it's not a collective problem. Don't make it our problem. So you are not going to say, no one is going to dominate us here, thinking you're going to speak and speak things we won't respond to. We're going to respond to. If you are challenged and the mind is feeling pain now, it's none of our problem. If your party send people with weak minds and concentration span, it's the party's problem. It's not our problem. Listen, the minister's talking now.
No, let me rule you out.
No, Chair, no, let's address that behavior.
No,
Let's address that behavior.
I'm ruling.
No, let's address that hooliganism. Let's address that hooliganism.
I'm ruling the statement.
No, let's address that hooliganism, Chair.
Yeah, but
let's address that hooliganism.
Let me speak.
Let's address that hooliganism.
Yeah.
We're not scared of the man.
Yeah,
we can address him.
Honorable Nomvalo.
If we are scared of him, we're not scared of him.
Honorable Nomvalo.
Let's address him.
Honorable Nomvalo. There is no way I will not allow you to speak. I'm ruling that statement out of order. It's what I'm saying. It does not belong here. It's unfortunate that it has to be made, and I'm ruling it out. So now I give you a chance to speak.
I withdraw, Chair.
You have made a progressive ruling, Chair. Thank you very much. That's why we have confidence in you.
So, relax, Minister. No. Wait. Honorable members, can I check if there is still anyone amongst you who wants to say something? Okay. The people who are operating the cameras of Parliament, Because when we ask the minister questions, he may take some time to respond. In our meetings, what we normally do, we rotate speakers. So if you can also rotate the camera so that it does not always focus on the minister, I think it's...
Are you saying, Chair, the minister will abantu?
It will help us because, you know, when we go for a long time without members being rotated on the camera, I'm just saying that the camera must also have a fair coverage of the members so that they don't become impatient. And Minister, we are back from the ad break.
No, Chair, I think I thought the intervention made by Honorable Mchunu, politely so, with a high level of maturity, is going to assist us. The intention was to get which question is the minister responding to for the purposes of our records, nothing else. If you can remind, you can do it by yourself, Chair.
No, that point is covered. Everybody agrees with it.
And then which question, if you can remind us a question to which he is responding.
So you want the senior counsel to restate the question. I thought that what the honorable members says, the three of them, Honorable Ngola, Honorable Malema, and Honorable Mchunu, have sufficiently explained the question that the minister was addressing. In fact, you were right when you asked because you wanted to have a proper understanding of what the minister was doing. And I think the honorable members have assisted to bring you on board. And so let's allow the minister to continue presenting the reasons that he wants us to understand from the logic behind the decision that he has taken. Is that proper, Minister? I want to apologize if your chain of thought would have been distracted.
No, I'm fine. That's proper.
Thank you so much.
Chair, in case anyone needs help, I'm here.
But you are advertising that brand. Can we continue?
Thank you very much.